Alright everyone, I'm from Figure Reviews and I am super excited to bring you guys this video. So we are here today unboxing and reviewing the Maximum Series Deadpool. Here he is in the box, looking all nicely packaged. Right, good product shots. It took a bit that came here. I know some people already had theirs in hand, so yeah, mine took a while, but it's finally here. And I'm really happy because, yeah, but there it is. All right, we're gonna unbox this with my trusty dusty X-Acto knife. There we go. Oh, I probably should have opened it from back here. Just there's this little slit, but that's fine. Alright, there's everything you get. I'm gonna take all this stuff out real quick and get right back to you guys. Alright everyone, here everything is out of the packaging, and right off the bat, let's look at the Deadpool. It looks really, really good. I'm gonna be honest, I've been messing around with this for a little bit right now, and it's pretty good, although the butterfly over here is very stiff, so it doesn't go back, but this one's pretty good, so it does go back. So I probably need to warm that up, but that is something to note, you know. Also his arm is like very gummy on mine. This one goes up just fine, but this one doesn't. It's kind of gummy and it doesn't feel very right, along with the bicep swivel right here, but that's okay. The neck joint doesn't actually work for mine. Like, it's so stiff, right? Like, you kind of have to put a lot of pressure on it, and it's kind of sucky. But that's, like, it's not fine, but it's just meh, you know. But other than that, it's a pretty good figure. I'm pretty sure this might be the best Deadpool figure from Marvel Legends. So, by far. So, yeah. These are the hands he had on him in the box, a piece and like a pointer finger. I just decided to keep them on the figure because I figured it would probably be best to show him with what he comes with right off the bat. And here's one of his accessories. I like this. All right. As you can see, he comes with an entire thing of accessories, which we'll cover in the accessory portion. Now let's move on to some figure comparisons in just a bit. Alright guys, I'm back and I got my figure comparisons, and we have quite a bit. So first up with the Marvel Legends, we got the Maximum Series Spider-Man and the last Deadpool figure I ever got from Marvel Legends, which is the Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine. As you can see, they look pretty good. Maximum Series Spider-Man appears to be taller than Maximum Series Deadpool, but overall, they look pretty good together, honestly speaking. I like how the red on Spider-Man is a lot lighter than the red on Deadpool. But yeah, they fit pretty well. All right, let's put those to the side. Next one up, we got SH Figure Arts. We got SH Figure Arts Spider-Man Integrated Suit, and obviously SH Figure Arts Spider-Man Noir. The reason he's like this is because I was using him for a stop motion and I still need him in that pose. But he is much taller when he's not like that. He's still taller though, overall. But yeah. Probably not going to fit in well for SH Figure Arts if I'm being honest. He's like taller than your average one, but not taller than the Spider-Verse ones. Right, like he's kind of an in-betweener, But yeah. All right. Our Mafex comparisons. We got Deadpool for Mafex. All right, the Mafex Deadpool, and we got the Mafex Andrew. So right here. And right away, as you can see, Maximum is definitely taller than the Andrew, but definitely smaller than the Mafex Deadpool. I will be doing a comparison of these two, but just not right now. But yeah, definitely taller. This one's definitely taller, but he's definitely taller than him. So kind of, again, an in-betweener. So that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And now on to our final comparisons. Mezco Deadpool and Mezco Spider-Man. So Mezco Deadpool is absolutely taller than him, but Mezco Spider-Man is smaller than Maxim. Well, Maxim is shorter, it appears, to Mezco Deadpool, which is fine. But yeah, they look pretty good together overall. And yeah. That's it for our figure comparisons. Now we're going to move on to the articulation portion in just a bit. Alright everyone, welcome to the articulation portion. And first up, he can look up about this much because of the disc hinge. So it goes up about that much, which is pretty nice. He can go down about this much without using a neck joint. Side to side with the neck, but it's like really, really tough because like the neck joint is like really stuck for some reason. So I'll heat that up and see later, and I'll probably put it in the comments later. But yeah, it's just really tough. Yeah, his arms are very tight, like horribly tight. But he can move them all the way around. He can also bring them up, right? He has a bicep joint or bicep swivel right here. They are very, very gummy. Can you hear that? That's how gummy it is. Double jointed elbows. Okay, I thought there would be a swivel right here, but there's not. Standard Marvellegends wrist peg. He does have butterfly joints, as you can see. This one has more range. This one's kind of stuck. It can't really go that far back. I probably am going to have to warm that up and fix that after the review. But I'm just showing you how it is out of the box because this is also an unboxing video. He can bend forward about that much with this. Good side to side. Pretty good side to side actually. Rotation right there too because of the ball joint. I'm guessing they put a ball joint up there anyway. Standard Marvellegends ab crunch. I don't know why they would do it though, because like you get kind of no range out of it. So like I don't know. I feel like most of the range is coming from this and not even this. Like as you like opposed to the Maxim series Spider-Man, more of the range is coming from this than from this. So it's a little weird. You know, like it almost feels like he doesn't even have an ab crunch right there. But yeah. No drop down hips, unfortunately, but he can kick up about that much, so that's fine. Double jointed knees, obviously. Mine is like really, really tight though. Like it's really tight. There we go. All right. Really tight. This is, you hear that? It's gummy. It's gummy. This one's worse. Look. Oh God. Honestly, I am still happy to have this, but like, Marvellegends, you guys need to up your game. You know, this it has a premium price point, but it just doesn't feel premium right now. But he has pretty good movement in his leg right here. Boot cut, which I'm really happy about. Ankle rocker is on point. Toe joint is perfect. I can't even complain. That's like a really good toe joint. So yeah, he can also kick back about that much. So not much. Yeah. I've heard some people don't like this sword, like these types of swords on his back. But I'm gonna be honest, I think it's kind of cool. I kind of like this better than the katanas he normally has. Like better than that, kind of. I don't know. I like it. I actually like it. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for the articulation portion. Now let's move on to the accessory portion, because I forgot to do that prior. Alright people, welcome to the accessory portion, and right off the bat, let's get started. So first up, we have a gun. Now mine does have an issue with this white plastic right here. I don't know if anyone else has that issue on their copy of the Maximum Deadpool, but that's there on mine. Other than that, the detailings on the guns look great. I like that they painted this and didn't just leave it gray, so that's nice. Right. He comes with 2 other guns. Yeah, these look great. Alright, so he comes with a stick of dynamite. Right, it says dynamite right there. Little charge right there. It looks very funny. You can have him pose with it. He also comes with a chimichanga, which is currently being held by the Mayfix Deadpool. But yeah, it looks pretty good. He even has the folds for a chimichanga. See? Which is really, really great. They didn't need to do that detail, but they did, so I like that. He comes with 3 blast effects. There are 2 small ones, 1 big one. These are the small ones, this is the big one. It's made of a nice orangish red translucent plastic. So that's cool. For his hands, he comes with 2 grabbing hands. 2 fisted hands, 2 trigger hands, and for his last pair of hands, 1 pointing and 1 thumbs up. He does have 2 pointing fingers, as you can see here, and a peace finger. Also, this is the alternate head sculpt. Looks really nice, actually. Yeah. And obviously, this is the head sculpt that came with the figure, but let me show it to you guys. Regular Deadpool head sculpt. Looks pretty nice. He did come with guns. Let me just... They don't want to come out. Okay. He has swords. Right. They look pretty cool. They're not painted or anything. It's just gray plastic, you know. So something special, really, and a little knife that goes right in there. And that's basically it for all his accessories. Now let's move on to the rest of the video in just a bit. Alright people, so for my final review of this figure, I'm gonna give it, due to how gummy the joints are, I can't give it a 10, and I definitely can't give it an 8. The best score I can honestly give it is a 7.5. This figure has problems, without a doubt. It's extremely gummy, to the point where I literally feel like I'm going to break this if I continue to play around with it, which should never be the case, right? Not only that, most of the articulation it's supposed to have doesn't feel like it works. I'm mostly talking about the ab crunch and the neck joint. So, you know, that's another reason it's a 7.5. But I can't put it any lower than a 7 or a 7.5 because it comes with a lot of really good accessories. Like, the accessories it comes with complement the figure beautifully. And honestly, my favorite accessory so far is a chimichanga. Right? So, you know, for that reason, I'm giving it a 7.5. Overall, I think the figure is good. I don't recommend it at full price. If you can get it at discount, definitely do it. But if you really, really want this figure, you know, get it, of course. You know, like, at the end of the day, you spend how you want. So, yeah. Anyway, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. What do you think of the poses I got them in? See you guys later. Bye.